It's dark, it's grim, it's really thought-provoking, but once you start watching, you are hooked.
Yeah.
Was it the same for you when you got the script?
It was. I mean, honestly, about 5 pages in, I kind of knew I wanted to do it. You know, the way that Neil Cross, the writer, kind of introduces the 2 main characters was like nothing I'd ever read before. So yeah, by page 5, I was kind of like, I need to know what this character's about and what he's going to go through. And that was before I even got the concept of the hard sun, end of the world kind of idea. That was even before any of that stuff. So.
It kind of makes you want to go out and buy lots of tins of beans and stock up.
You might want to prepare, yeah. You might want to get ready for certain doom.
Think, though. It does actually make you think. And
I hope so.
Dramas don't often do that. They don't need to necessarily, but this is very special.
I hope it kind of, you know, forces people to think about their time on this planet and the relationships that they have and the privilege that we all have to be here and be a part of life, and if that was all to be taken away and to all disappear, what that would truly mean, you know.
Exactly. Now, you were, before you took this role, you were going to take a little bit of time out, weren't you? Because I know you love music.
Yeah.
You're a musician.
Yeah.
And maybe do a little bit of that, because you've had to put that in the back burner.
I almost cursed Neil Cross, the writer, when I started reading it. I thought, oh, no, it's really good. I'm going to have to...
You're going to have to do this. You're going to have to do this. Because it has been crazy, hasn't it? You've just bounced from one job to another.
It's been an amazing ride,
really
it really has. And now it's really exciting to sort of be part of sort of a TV experience and an episodic television show, you know, that comes out on a Saturday night. I seem to, for some reason, get beaten up in almost every film that I ever make. Even when I did One Day, which I thought was going to be a lighter kind of romantic comedy, I still managed to get my face smashed in that one as well.
Did.
So it's quite stressful for my mum,
I know. She doesn't want to see her boy
go through that.
Exactly. How intense was it, though, all of the training for that, for between both of you and Agnes, to get that right?
It was quite intense, yeah. I mean, I think me and Agnes met at the read-through of the show when we first started rehearsing. And probably within about 5 or 10 minutes of meeting, we were rolling around on a stunt mat learning how to do this.
Your life's mad.
Fight. And they're almost sort of investigating each other. There's a huge amount of mistrust and paranoia between the 2 of them.
Because at first you think, well, he's a really good guy. And in a way, he is a really good guy.
Yeah.
But what I love about it is there's that really dark side of him as well, that corrupt side.
Yeah, he's
very complex.
Very complex.
What a great cast you've got round about you.
Yeah.
Fantastic
No,
cast.
we were really lucky. It was an amazing experience.
It's good. It's really good. So you're going to get a little bit of time out to get back to the music and sit and write songs and just be in your attic or whatever it is you write your songs.
In a basement there somewhere. But no, who knows? I always have a bit of music on the go at some point. I never sort of finish anything, you know. But I have a little studio at home, and I work out of there, and it's nice, you know, when I'm not sort of working on a film project, I can sort of bury my head into that.
Do you find that just kind of shuts all the noise out of the world, and you can just...
It does a bit, yeah.
And it's just
I don't know if I would survive without it.
Yeah, I think everybody needs that. It's that thing that everybody always says, you need a hinterland.
Yeah.
And you really do, especially when you do a job like yours.
Well, it's intense, and it's intense. It's so intense for about 6 months, and everyone is kind of your family, and you don't really know what the rest of the world looks like for that 6 months. You know, you sort of live in the bubble of the production, and then you're sort of thrown out of that. You know, they shout cut, and everyone disappears and goes home, and you're sort of left on your own. So yeah, it's good to have something to kind of look forward to getting your head back into.
So are you on your own? Is there not another? I mean, and if not, why not?
What
have
you
just not found the right one?
Oh, no, I have a girlfriend.
Oh, good,
no,
I'm glad.
Yeah. But she's at work, you know, she's at work in the day. She's got an actual job.
She's got a real job?
Yeah, a real job, probably.
I think that must be quite good in some ways, because I always think actors going out with other actors, it's good because you know the pressure and you know what it's like, but actually sometimes it's quite good to go out with somebody that doesn't know a thing about it. And
well, she's kind of the perfect match, because she works in theatre and sort of produces theatre plays, and so she understands the world from some perspective.
Exactly. You know? I think that, well, it must work. It must work very well.
She kicks me out of bed at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Says, get out there.
Get to work. Go back.
Get to work. Get to work.
Exactly.
That's the thing about films. Why does it always have to start at 4:30 or 5 o'clock in the morning?
I'd love to know. I'd love to know the answer to that as well.
And then all day you hurry up and wait.
Like, hurry up and wait that's the tagline, definitely.
It's just crazy.
And you do like 14-hour days. No one else does days like that. It's crazy, crazy.
It's good fun though.
It's good
fun.